Hey guys, LongHaul Larry, and up here at the Yooper House. Um, just thought I'd go through a couple different things. It is Friday morning. Oh, sorry. This is my shake. It's a it's a dietary supplement that I take. It's Tracy. It's her thing. She's got me into this, and it helped me lose a lot of weight when we were going through that weight loss challenge and stuff. It's not really a weight loss thing, I guess, but it's more dietary. And I tell you what, it's helped me through all this. Um, with I was taking a lot of pills, and everybody knows what happens when you take a lot of pills. This actually keeps your system good. So this actually worked really well. I always put the link of this stuff down in the video descriptions of it. These videos, it's Thrive, it's called, and it's something that Tracy she really believes in, and she's got me onto it, and it works well for me. So if you're interested, it's in a video description. But I thought I'll take you guys through what's been happening and stuff. I have been shooting a little bit of a video for the lawnmower, and that is a work in progress. I'm actually waiting on some parts and stuff, but that's what the bench is all messed up right now about. Here, I put my drink down. Right there the motor is, and tore it all apart, and I'm just waiting for parts. So that video will be coming out later when I get the parts and everything, put it all together. I've been doing a couple little things. I can do what I can, and then I have to get Tracy's help mostly on everything. I think that in past videos I haven't shown a couple things that have been done and stuff, and I thought that I would show you guys around. One of the things is I got this bracing done around this door. Picked up some 4x4s, and what I did when we put this door in, we pulled the old door. It was all rusty and stuff when we were remodeling the place, and Tracy was over, I think in Marquette or something like that, at Menards, and Drunk Carpenter was up here and stuff, and we were doing different things. And I said, hey, let's get a new door. So she was over there, and she got the door and brought it with her, and the Drunk Carpenter and me put this in, and we pulled the old door out and we went to slide a new door in and everything. And what we found is there's really no header up here whatsoever. There's nothing up here. They had cut this all out, and it's such low ceilings inside the house and everything. There's just no header, and they just cut it all out. Well, the problem is that there's a valley right above this, where the roof line is like this on the living room roof, and then the garage roof goes like this, and there's a valley that's right here above this door. And when you get 5-6 feet of snow on top of this door, up on that roof like that in that valley, it's a lot of weight. And this winter we come in, you'd have to like toss your hip into it to get the door to open. It would get jammed up. So what I did is I just took a couple 4x4s, some grade treated 4x4s, and put it on each side. And then I put another 4x4 up there to that rafter, which has all the support over there. I put that to there, going across to this rafter, and all the way over to this rafter. And then a 4x4 right here, and that way it supports it. And you could actually hear the house popping when it did this. I cut them about a 1/4 inch longer than what they're supposed to be, the uprights. And I just kind of tipped them up in there, and then Tracy, she took a hammer and she just whacked and pounded it and kind of lifted it up and gave it a bunch of support. So that's all good. The door opens a lot better now. It's actually straight the way it should be. So that's all done. I think I did show this. This is pretty funny though. This is a Yooper doorbell. I don't want to squeak it too loud. It's kind of early. But it's a horn, basically, for like a bike or something like that. My daughters gave it to me for a joke for my walker. So that's pretty funny. The neighbor's over here showed it to him. He just laughed. He thought that was pretty funny. Got the place for real, getting more and more organized all the time. I've had people ask me about this. This noise that's going on over here. If you can hear it, I'll put the camera up near it. And it kind of sounds like the movie Alien, when the alien's walking around a spaceship. Tracy, she uses it at her home, at her house, and she likes it. And it's an ultrasonic thing, and you can set it for mice and small little rodents and stuff, and you can also set it for like flying insects and all kinds of different things. And we'll just have it out here just to make sure there are no mice and stuff like that. And we haven't seen one yet, so. But this here, Tracy went and got this last night and took the snowmobile trailer down. We got a phone call that all of our furniture was in that we ordered months and months ago. And we were going to have the drunk carpenter pick it up, but they kind of have a lot of stuff that they're bringing up anyways. They're coming up this evening. And Tracy decided to hook up to the snowmobile trailer, and after work yesterday, she took off and drove on down to Rhinelander, the place where we order stuff. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But she picked it all up. The guy loaded it all up for her, and it was nice. It was all still wrapped and everything. And we have a couch, a love seat, and a recliner. And the recliner is all folded up in a box there. And so now when the drunk carpenter and my daughter come up here tonight, they can help us unload this. You know, they'll be unloading. I ain't touching it. But they'll be unloading this and bringing this into the house and everything. So that's cool. So we're kind of getting the living room all situated. I actually just listed our little blue couch that we had in there. It's only really a piece of furniture we had in the living room. And I was using that in lawn chairs, outdoor lawn chairs. Well, I actually just listed that on Marketplace, and I walked by my phone a little while ago, and I saw that somebody said, I want it really bad. I just got to find a truck to come and pick it up. So we're going to give that away for free and let somebody get a couch. We gave away the refrigerator. We wrote on the front of it free, and it works, and we pushed it out to the thing, and it was out there for maybe 15 minutes. And some dude stopped in a pickup truck, and he was like, and he got out and looked at it, and goes, does it work? And you open the door, and it goes, it's still cold. And I said, I just unplugged it a little while ago. We've been using it. Told him how we had to pick it up because our refrigerator went out. It worked. And there was a shelf missing on the inside and stuff, but it's just an older refrigerator. And he's like, this is perfect. I'm looking for a beer refrigerator for my garage. And I said, that's what it would be good for. So he loaded it up and took off with it. Other things have been going on around here. I have not started on my RC stuff. I got pegboard put up on the wall. That's all finished. Now I just got to start hanging up all my tools. All my RC tools are all in this bin. Start hanging that up, and then I'll be ready to start working on some RC airplane and building an airplane. So stop yelling at me, Carlos. I'll get on that airplane. I will build that airplane before I get done up here in my recovery. Picked this up off of Marketplace. I thought I'd need it for the side-by-side to work on there. I didn't know if I need it or not. And we need a jack up here and stuff. And I just picked it up off of Amazon. It was a cheap little jack and stuff. Just to have a little jack up here, just in case something happens. This is really cool. Let's see if I can get it in the picture, make sure it's in there. Actually, let me flip this around. It's a DeWalt chainsaw. Now, I have a chainsaw. I have a big steel chainsaw. It's a big one. And it's super heavy and everything else. And in the backyard, I'm going to be cutting a lot of brush out of there. Well, my kids are all coming up, and I'm putting together plans for what everybody can handle, what everybody can do and stuff. And I've wanted a littler chainsaw, just a nice little chainsaw. And I've actually, and I like Stihl chainsaws. And they've always worked well for me. And I was up at the hardware store looking and stuff, and it was like $250 was a small Stihl chainsaw. And I was thinking about it, and I went online to look to see if I could find one cheaper and stuff. And I like to shop local and stuff, but sometimes the prices up here are super high. It's really kind of crazy sometimes on some things. They're super high. So I did look online, and I was messing around, Googling, looking online and stuff. And I found that DeWalt makes chainsaws. And they have a 12-inch. And it's a real small one, and they would sell for about 225 bucks. And they're flex volt. They use a battery. The same battery, sorry, I'm going to make you dizzy. The same battery that my big saw works on over there. It's a 60 volt battery. It's this one right here. And I have two of those batteries. And I was like, well, you know, it's not a bad price for the I have the battery, so I don't have to buy those. And I started doing some searching around, and I found that they had a 16-inch DeWalt chainsaw, and that's what that is. And I was just messing around, and I was online looking and stuff, and I ended up finding one brand new in a box, not open. And I found one on eBay for 225 bucks. And I was like, what? And so I ended up picking it up. And it's right there. Got it over here hanging with my chainsaws. It's really super nice. And it's not, I mean, I have like right now I'm like a 10-pound weight restriction. And I can actually pick this thing up. And the battery just pops down into there and stuff. And it's a nice little chainsaw. The only thing that I wish that I think they should have included in the design is they should have put a metal grab thing up in the front here so that you can grab it. But it's not really for cutting trees down. It's more kind of smaller stuff. But like chainsaws, that's my big still hanging there. And they usually have like a metal thing so you can kind of push it into the tree as you're cutting, and then you kind of arc it across, and it holds it. But nice little chainsaw. I'll pull the blade off here. There it is. And it's just a real super nice little chainsaw. And I mean, this thing is probably, I don't know, maybe 5-6 pounds, something like that. So it's in my weight restriction, but I probably still won't be cutting it. That's a little too much work. But I figure, other people coming up here, and if you guys didn't see it, the drunk carpenter broke into my house. He was trying to operate that chainsaw, and he couldn't get it. I think it was too big and powerful for him. But maybe when he's up here this weekend, he can cut some of that tree junk out of there for me, and that'd be a chainsaw he can operate. And I mean, even my daughter or Tracy can operate that one. It's a nice little chainsaw. It's pretty cool. But Tracy, she thinks she's going to unload the recliner. She doesn't want to wait. She does not want to wait for the kids. She wants the furniture in now. I told her, I said, the couch alone, you're not even going to attempt to move that. But the recliner's in that box, and it will fit into the door in the box. So she's thinking she can just roll it off the back of the thing and put it on a roller cart and just roll it and it'll fit through the door. And then I'll take it apart inside there and put the back on it. I guess you got to assemble it. We stopped at Menards since we were down there. She did. I made a list. And picked up a few things. She wants a shelf built. And then our heater in the living room, it has a vent that comes straight out the wall. And I bought all these pipes. We finally have found the piping that will fit that. I couldn't find it anywhere up here. But we actually found the pipe. And she bought a little chunk when she went home the last time. And she brought it up here, and I test fitted it on the heater. And it will work. So I picked up a 90-degree elbow, and then that's 10 feet of pipe. And that should get us over the roof line high enough that it won't be in the snow. I figure that'll stick above the roof line about 5.5 feet. And if you got 5.5 feet of snow on the roof, you better get up there and shovel it off. But, so I got that all, and then there's a cap, and then this thing here, I bought this to go around it. I made like a whole shopping list for her, and she just went in there and picked it all up. But that there, I'm going to put on the outside of the house so that I can seal it up so no bugs or rodents get in through the hole and stuff around the piping. But I'll take you guys inside. But here's the living room. And there is that heater, the pipe. There's this little pipe that it goes out and it has a cover over the top so rain don't get into it, and just has the little holes around it where exhaust the gases out. And you can see how low it is. It's halfway down the window. We get 5-6 feet of snow up here. Last year, we actually had to go out there with a shovel and dig a big hole all the way around it so that the gas could escape. And the one thing that I don't like about it is the gases escape out of here. And once in a while, we catch a whiff of gas, of like just a little whiff. And if you go outside and look above this window on the eave, it's all black. And that's the exhaust going up like this. Well, it's right near a window. So this way the pipe's going to go out and it's going to go straight up and it'll be about 5.5 feet above the roof line. So it should be out of the way of the snow. And we actually bought Tracy bought another, I think this was when she went down the last time home. She bought an extension for the water heater pipe to take that up another 3 feet from where it is, because that got buried in the snow last year. We had to dig it out. But we got the living room all cleaned up, right? Huh?
It wasn't messy.
It wasn't messy. There's the couch that's getting gone. I got that free from my brother. She didn't. We got 2 of them, but Tracy did not like the other one. We're not talking about that. We are kind of talking about that. I hauled it all in here and everything. And then she's like, I don't like it.
Wait a minute.
She threw a big fuss about it.
It was full of mouse poop.
No, we don't know. Well, there's Peanut checking things out. And I actually hauled it out in the backyard and lit it on fire.
Yay.
But I've already had somebody send me a comment they want this couch. They said they just got to find a pickup truck or something to come and get it.
Yay.
So Peanut's looking around going, what's going on? Well, here's the fun fact. And I don't know how this is going to go.
That's not staying there.
I know it's not staying there. Tracy thinks that there's not going to be enough room in here. And the drunk carpenter just slaved over that. I mean, he worked till... I couldn't even imagine how many splinters he got.
How many beers he drank?
And how many beers he drank. And he built that really nice little coffee table in here for us and stuff. And it's really a nice table. He did a great job on it. And Tracy is thinking about, she's not wanting it in here. No, we're not telling. We are telling the truth.
No, we're not.
Oh, yes, we are.
Tracy thinks there's not going to be enough room for it.
She doesn't like it.
I love it. I'm the one that requested it be built. Oh!
But she's thinking she wants to put that in the bedroom up against the wall and kind of store quilts and blankets and stuff in it or whatever. Oh, you are really seriously on that outside temperature thing, huh? What do you think about that there, Priscilla? She doesn't even answer that. Peanut! See, now your ears move. She doesn't even know her real name. Then, in the kitchen, I don't think I've shown this already in a video. I kind of looked yesterday. I don't believe that I have shown this. We got our Frigidator. We have done got our Frigidator. And it works. And then actually, you get ice. Oh, I dropped one on the floor. But it's got water and ice and everything in there. Everything is good. Got the guy to come and bring us in. He was quite the Yooper appliance installer. It basically took him 2 hours to take the doors off.
Put them on.
No, take them off and put them back on.
Yeah.
It took him 2 hours to take the doors off outside, and then brought it back in here. And then when he brought it in with the cart, he set it down here, and then he just slid it across the floor.
Yeah, that did not make me.
No, I was like, oh. And I don't think it did any permanent damage, did it? There's like a little scuff there, but I think it'll come out. But then he brought it in and he put the doors on and stuff, and he like didn't put screws in the right place and stuff, and they weren't actually in the hole. And finally I was just like, dude, go. Because he was talking about how he had other deliveries to make and all this stuff, and I'm like, go.
We got this.
And me and Tracy got the water hooked up to it, and we leveled it and got it installed, and it's in here, and it's real nice and super level. I'm going to tell you guys, it's real nice, stable. I'm going to tell you guys, I always blame the drunk carpenter for wrecking my other refrigerator. It's kind of just messing with them and stuff. The other refrigerator was not level. It was not sitting in here correctly and stuff. And so it wasn't really his fault, because the door, see how it'll stay open here? It's nice and level and everything. We got this thing perfect, except Tracy does not know how to read a level.
We're not going there.
Yeah, I think we should go. She says there was a level that was malfunctioning, but
It was.
it's a bubble, and there's no malfunction about it.
I was having a bubble at the time.
Yeah, you were having a bubble, all right. But the door now, when you close it, boom. I mean, it's nice and sealed and everything. When we first put it in, it was all kind of cockeyed and stuff, and it wasn't sealing right. And we actually had to shim it in the back to bring it up level enough, and it is level side to side and everything. And now she works awesome. What other projects been going on here? I'm still working on that cabinet. I actually painted it yesterday. Now I painted the metal part. Now it's gonna take Tracy 6 weeks to paint the wood part. That's her job.
Come on. I'll have it done tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah, okay.
There's stuff in the
You're
garage.
going to the craft sales tomorrow, you said.
Yeah, but
Oh, okay.
not all day, and there's stuff in the garage. I can't do anything.
Well, you can see the washer machine actually works. Got a load going on right now. Tracy says she likes that one better than her $1,000 washer machine at home. Says it actually washes fast. Doesn't take an hour to wash a load.
They come out clean.
They come out clean. How do you like that picture on her screen? Let's show her screen without showing work stuff. I won't show the other screen.
So Yooper rocks.
Those are Yooper rocks. Yeah, hey.
I have
Some
it.
guy, some photograph guy up here snapped this picture. And these are the Yooper rocks, and that's how they glow and everything. You know, I don't know, some kind of stump, and he took a picture of a lighthouse through it or something. Pretty cool. I don't think I should show the other screen. She probably has some top secret stuff, analytic stuff on there. Oh, and look at, we got the other 2 boxes up here. She brought this when she came up here. And I'm thinking Tyler would love some of this. So I think he'll have to try this.
Poor kid. Always picking on butter.
All right, guys. I'm just giving you guys a little update to what's going on. The backyard is looking good. Tracy's mowed it, and it's growing up more and more. So it needs to be mowed more and more. Yeah, she's going. And but yeah, it's coming in. It's all turning green and stuff. It's good. There's a lot of cleanup to go on. And I gotta haul away some scrap stuff out there. You see the old lawnmower and some metal pieces I'm just kind of putting out there in that area, and load it up on the trailer and haul it to the junkyard. We got a yard full of birds going on right now. We got a couple blue jays. There's one right over there where I burned the stuff. He's sitting right there on the edge. Those birds, those blue jays, they can get mean. They chase the stuff around, attacking stuff. Then we got a cardinal that keeps attacking the side-by-side. But there we go. There's everything going on. The one other issue that we're having is internet. Yeah, there's the growl that you hear. I bought this AT&T home base thing. We signed up for this and we've had it all winter, right?
Yep.
And it's worked okay. I mean, it's been fine and she's been able to work at it. But just recently it has just died and she's basically almost not even able to work. And it's been terrible. And we went to the store and talked to them, and they don't have a different box. They said it's probably the box, and they said they're switching over to a new style, and they don't have any yet, and all this stuff. So we ended up having to call customer support and go through this whole thing. You know, hello, my name is Bob. You know, and
Let me keep you on the phone for 2 hours.
yeah, 2 hours on the phone, and we actually ended up spending, was it $260 some?
Yes.
And had to buy a new box, and we got the new box in there, and it's not working very good at all.
I think it's the wrong box.
Yeah, she has lots of thoughts on this. But it seems to be up in this area because she took it with her yesterday when she went to Menards, and when she was going down through there, she only had 2 bars on it, just like she only has 2 bars for signal strength here. But she only had 2 bars down there, and she did a speed test on it, and it was like, what, 50 or something?
90 something.
It was super fast. So it seems to be just up in this area. I don't know what's going on, but she'll be on the phone and she'll get on it. But that's why I haven't not been answering comments and stuff. And the videos take a lot longer. I can't be online at all. I can't be on this Wi-Fi because it interrupts with her work, and that's more important. But I'm trying to catch up on comments as best as I can. I gotta use my phone, and I have to sit outside in a chair once in a while, and I can do it. But sometimes to answer one comment, sometimes I gotta try like 5 times. So it takes a long time. So I'm trying to do it, but then to upload a video, sometimes it takes me like a whole day and night. And I have to leave my iPad sitting out in the garage, and it barely pulls the signal. So it takes a long time. So that's why things are a little bit slower right now. Plus, I'm a little bit slower too.
Oh yeah.
You didn't have to agree with that one.
How could I not?
All right, guys. I guess I'm gonna back the car up. We're gonna hook the trailer up and pull it out, and she's gonna roll that chair off, and we're gonna see if we can get it inside because she just cannot wait for the kids to show up. She has to do this now.
Well, I'm planning on taking a nap after work, so I need a chair to do that in.
She says she has a schedule. She says 5 p.m.
It's rock out.
It's rocking Elvis time. They sit in a rocker, and she holds Elvis and they rock every day. Now we have a recliner that rocks. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. We're gonna get this in here. I'll bring you guys back to show you what it looks like. Well, guys, somebody couldn't wait for the kids. There's all the wrapping that's on the furniture. Some little he-woman decided to pull it all off. Now, the recliner was pretty easy. She just kind of rolled it off of the couches and rolled it off, and she uses this cart. She loves these carts. And it's just a little wooden cart. I think it was like $12 or something. I think it cost. She got it at Menards last night. She has a bunch of these at her home, too. And she uses this for moving stuff around. She loves to move stuff. And she just put the box on there and just rolled it in and put it in. And then I was like, okay, wait for the rest of the stuff for the kids. But no, she couldn't do it. She wrestled and heaved the stuff off of there and dropped it off onto that cart and then rolled it over. And I actually was able to help a little bit. We have this cart right here. This thing right here. And I've had it up here for appliances and all this stuff to move. And I was able to put it underneath the couch, and all I had to do was just tip it back, and it would pick one end of the couch kind of up in the air a little bit, and then she'd pick the other end up, and it would just roll on these wheels. So it worked out okay. But she has no patience whatsoever. Nope, she's going. And there it is. And I thought we had a darker brown, because she was showing me pictures of it. I didn't see any of this stuff. And we thought it was a darker brown because she was showing me a flyer and a picture, and it was a darker brown. Kind of like the curtain color. And they're comfortable. They're a little bit stiff because they're newer. I think they'll work in and stuff, but I mean, they are comfortable. But it's this lighter color. And I was like, it's kind of the same exact color as the carpeting. And then she explained to me, how much was the darker color?
$1,700 more.
It was $1,700 more for the darker color. And I said, I love this color. So we have the couch set up in here, and it has made this room small. She might be correct. I don't know about the table. I don't know. We'll still fight about that. It's good to have a fight.
I win.
Nah. But everything reclines. It has... Oh, there's my Green Bay Packer shoes with my dad socks on.
Yeah.
You know when somebody wears slippers with white socks?
They're old.
Yeah, you know they're an old dad there. But every piece reclines. Both sides of this couch recline. The love seat, both of those recline. The chair over there, that reclines and rocks. And so, there we go. Now we just have to fight and argue about where everything's going to sit.
Where what?
Where all the stuff's going to sit.
What's that?
The furniture. Because I have a golden rule. You put it where it goes, and that's where it is for the lifetime. Yes, that's the way it is. I made to screw these into the floor so she can remove them. But yeah, it's made the room a little bit smaller. It's a lot, but you could fit 2, 4, 6 people in here. Sit down and watch a movie. So, figure it out. We'll get a couple little tables, put on the ends of them and stuff like that.
Some color.
Some more color. Get some pink. Oh, you buttered my toast.
Of course.
She's making me a toast. And that's the jam that we bought that's up here. It's say it. Kiwana. There we go. Kiwana Kitchens raspberry jam. It's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, it is.
It's a little bit.
Their other flavors.
It's a little bit more runny than I would say than like a Smucker's or something you buy.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet too.
Yeah, it's real sweet, but I like it. But we usually have our shake or whatever, and then a piece of toast in the morning or something. I guess it's usually our thing. That or waffles.
Except for the weekend.
Frozen waffles.
They're pancakes.
I've never had frozen waffles in my entire life until I met Tracy. She's a frozen waffle person.
Only on weekdays.
Weekdays, it's frozen waffles. But yeah, we actually have chairs. Oh, and Big Papa stopped by.
Yeah, sorry we missed him.
There's a subscriber that lives up here, and he has stopped by a few times. And I looked out the window and there was a card stuck in our door to the garage. And I open it up and I'm like, who is that? Oh, this is the wrong card. This was from my mom. I don't know why she did that. I don't know where it is, but it's right here. And it's basically a card that says that we're sorry for loss, and I want to say thank you to everybody who donated to that.
Yes.
You guys did a great job on that. Raised quite a bit of money.
The kids really appreciate it.
Yep, they're gonna actually start a bank account for his daughter. The gentleman that died, they're actually gonna start a bank account for his daughter. The company that it happened at, they actually paid for the funeral. And so that's kind of what the money was for and stuff, to cover all that. But they paid for the funeral and everything. And so they're going to take the money that was all raised, and they're actually going to start a bank account for his daughter. And it looks like Big Papa stopped by, and he left a donation for that too. And said how sorry he was here about the loss. We actually had another gentleman, Dennis.
Yep.
Dennis, he actually mailed me a letter, and he included a pretty good sized check.
Yeah, he did. It was very appreciated.
Yep, and we're going to be passing that on once she goes on down there. Goes back to Westboro. What do you got? You got bridal party weekend coming up.
Yes, it's her birthday and her bachelorette party and just a girls' getaway.
They're going to go get drunk.
Yep.
But her daughter's getting married here in what, 3 weeks? 2.5 weeks? 3 weeks? Something like that. 3 weeks. 3 weeks she's getting married, and so they're having a bridal getaway thing this next Thursday, Tracy's leaving me, and she's happy. She was like, "Yay, I get to leave, Larry."
No.
And try not to look at the Seahawks. You know, try to block your up with my hand up like here, so you don't have to look at that. But she's leaving and she's going away, and there's a whole big group of them, I guess. Where you guys are going to? Some resort or something like that.
We have a house.
You know, they've rented a house, and they're all going to go on there and sit in the house and get drunk.
In a pontoon boat.
You know, and wear the funny, you know, hats, you know, that go with bridal parties.
No.
You know what I'm talking about.
No. We do have shirts. I don't know what they say yet.
Yeah. Yeah. But then, so they're going to be doing that. And then she's going to come back. And then that next week, we're going to go down and go to the wedding and be very happy. Somebody decided to take her daughter away. That was funny. But yeah, we got brand new furniture. Now we just got to find some tables. Little end. Oh, those silly tables that you're never going to finish.
Those will be done as soon as we go to the house.
But we figure we could put tables on the end here, you know. A table on the end of there, something next to there. You know, we'll figure it out. Put a couple pieces of the tables here and there. She says she has to have someplace to put her coffee.
Coffee and chocolate.
Coffee and chocolate. So there she is. That's the big muscle lady. Yep. She just couldn't wait for the kids. She pulled all this in here by herself. I gave a little bit of assistance with the cart, but I didn't. Yeah. I just sat there with one hand, kind of pull back, tilt it back, and it would pick up on one end of it, and I'd kind of steer it, and she'd pick up at the other end and push. We got her in.
We did. It's all good.
I'm amazed you got it in, actually. But I think I am going to let you guys go. And there's Elvis. He's checking out. Ooh, new furniture. Oh, new furniture. But Elvis is 16 years old. And he's my buddy. He likes to come up and hang out, and he just can't get enough of being petted. And the purr machine turns on. And then every night that I go to sleep, he follows me in there, and I lay down, and I have to lay on my side. And I lay down and stuff, and he comes right up between me, right above my knees and stuff, and he sits there, and he'll just stand there and stare at me. This is what we figured. Look at, hey. He's right up there. Ooh, I can watch stuff.
We open that window.
Yeah.
Want to see, buddy?
And he comes up there, and I just put my hand there, and he just sits there and rubs up against my hand.
Here, dummy.
Yeah, he's a little bit old and blind, so he doesn't actually know the other window is open. Here he comes.
Look at. Oh.
Now you can watch for Boo Boo.
Yeah.
You can alert us when Boo Boo comes in the yard.
Good.
So he's a good old cat. So there you guys go. There's a little update of what's happening, and we got some new furniture. Now I got to do the whole marketplace thing with the blue one out there. I got like 8 people that are messaging me right now back and forth. Oh, I'll give you money if you hold it. No, we're not holding things.
Just come get it.
Come and get it. Get it out of here. I hate dealing with this stuff. I hate dealing with people like this too. I even put free on there, you know, just to get rid of it as fast as possible. That's why I don't, you know, you could try to sell it and stuff, but then people come back, well, I'll give you this for it. Oh, somebody's going to sleep. So I hate dealing with that, so I just put it for free, and we'll put it out there and try to get rid of it as fast as possible. Some kid he just messaged me, and he must be going to college here, and I think they're all moving in right now too.
Oh yeah.
And he just messaged me, and he's like, I need the actual dimensions of the armrest, the back. I'm on a fourth floor dorm, and I'm wondering if I can get it in there. So I just sent him all. I just went and measured everything, gave him all the measurements he need. Hey, if he wants it, that's great.
That's cool.
That's a good couch for a dorm room.
Yes.
You
Very
know,
comfy.
party it up, and who cares about it? So there we go. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Oh, and I got Peanut coming and investigating too. Peanut's kind of a, I can't say that word
Be
on.
nice.
Kind of a not nice lady. She's getting better. She's getting better with me. But
Yeah.
if you pet her just a little too much on her back or her tail or something like that, that just turns around. But
Yeah.
But she's getting better. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope that everybody out there is having themselves a great day, great night as you watch this here video. And if you're not, certainly try that all over again tomorrow. And we'll have that lawnmower thing going on and just waiting to see what shows up. And we can put that thing back together. And then we can put the snowblower on and blow weeds. I don't know if that's how that works. We'll see.
We'll try it.
Okay. See ya.